allergist the other day waiting to get my allergy shot, and I saw something that made me realize there are a lot of things that I never, ever, 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 ever want to see again in my life. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that new fashion where girls wear kind of an over-large plaid shirt that goes over their butt because it's really long, and they wear it as a dress with leggings. And it's kind of cute on some people, but it's not cute on people who are over the age of about 25 and slightly overweight. I never want to see that again, ma'am. And your son looked so mortified. He's going to grow up to be so afraid of everything. Think of your children. Another thing I never, ever, ever want to see again is a, again, slightly overweight, mid-40s, 50s woman shopping at Vitamin Cottage with a sports bra, an unbuttoned shirt, and that's it. What were you thinking? What went through your mind when you got dressed that morning? Oh, well, sports bra, button-up shirt, no buttons. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go to the store. I used to work at a nursing home, and the majority of the residents were women, and the majority of the residents that were women were also somewhat overweight because a lot of them couldn't walk and that kind of thing. But there were some things that just scarred me for life. One of which being a woman whose boobs were so saggy that as I went to give her a drink at lunchtime, I saw one peeking out from under her shirt. Another fun example from the nursing home is a woman trying to pee in a trash can. Yes, a woman trying to take her pants off in the middle of a hallway, trying to bend over a trash can thinking it was a toilet. The final thing that I would like to mention from my time at the nursing home was that I had to go and find people to go to church on Sunday mornings, because that's usually when I worked, because that was the only time I had, and so the church people would come about a half hour after I got to work, so I'd have to go round up residents to go watch them perform. So I had to go into people's rooms a lot, so I'd knock on the door and they'd say, "Come in," and so I'd go in and see if they wanted to go, but sometimes they apparently didn't realize that they were not in a position for me to come in. So I'd knock on the door, an old woman would say, "Come in." I'd walk in, look over where the voice was coming from, and it was coming from the bathroom where she was sitting on the toilet, pants down, not in any way an appropriate way to talk to someone, and saying, "What do you want, honey?" Oh, tell me to stay out of your room. Say, "Come back later." I'm The final thing that I never ever want to see again is myself crying. Now, I don't know how many of you have actually looked in the mirror while or after you've cried, but it's not a pretty sight. I mean, usually at the time that I'm crying, it's late and, you know, I don't have any makeup on, so I mean, I'm not that attractive anyways. But when I'm crying, my face gets all red and my nose gets all runny, and it's not a pleasant sight. So now every time I'm crying and I have to go to the bathroom to like get toilet paper to blow my nose or whatever, I specifically like avoid the mirrors. I actually go underneath the mirror in front of my sink just to avoid looking at myself. You know, I don't just close my eyes or something normal like that or not, you know, stay looking at it. No, I have to duck under, so there's no way possible that I can see myself. What is something that scarred you for life?